What the fuck? That's what you're wearing to go to a school.
I want to seem like a successful lady.
You're a nightmare.
You love me!
I love you.
Is this a manic episode? What should I do again? Should I sit on you?
I fix problems. And you have them.
You're the bitch who shagged my cousin's husband.
Oh yeah, I did do that.
You need to stop worrying about Maggie. She's not worried about you.
I lost the bar.
And I'm fucking pregnant. Maggie, I need you to help me. Is that okay?
Of course I can.
I'm in a really good place. I think there's something wrong with my brain.
Then get some help, Maggie.
My beautiful, sane daughter. I literally never have to worry about you.
That's nice, Mum.
Yeah, we call you the sane one now.
As you should. Oh, excuse me, I just need to take this. Yellow? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, bye-bye.
Is this a bad time?
Apologies, the government just needed to run some budget stuff past a very sane person. So.
God, I'm lucky to have someone so wildly sane as a client.
Hello?
I need you to help me.
Eddie? What's going on?
Can I borrow your white noise machine?
What? Ryan! 4 a.m.
My room sounds like ghosts.
Get out! God's sake!
So we built a mountain by digging out almighty hole. And on our butts we carried every rock and stone. But now the hole is deeper than anybody ever planned. The fingertips are hanging out. So instinctive, but I can't do this evil on my own. I haven't left the house in nearly 30,000 cold reactor.
Is this too early?
Early? I'm up at 6 a.m. every day in case someone's died in the night.
Wow. They do say mental illness is hereditary.
I barely slept anyway. I hate that you're so far away.
Okay, I'm in Surrey.
Bad enough when you move back to your flat.
Look, I am fine, Mum. I'm in my stable girl era. I'm on medication that isn't trying to kill me. I use retinol and HelloFresh. I am a bridesmaid in a posh wedding, for God's sake.
Has anyone heard from Eddie? Is she coming?
She's... No, there's no way. It's been a year. She didn't even RSVP, which... I'm not even thinking about that, Mum. Just stop worrying, okay?
I'm allowed to be worried, Maggie. It is your first time leaving town since lithium poisoning. I said it's your first time leaving town.
I heard you, Mum. Just... I need to get going, okay?
What on earth does this maid of honour need you so early for?
I don't know. Bridesmaid stuff? Filming awkward TikToks in matching satin pyjamas and telling someone her skin looks clear. I am a normal person.
Normal? Who wants to be normal?
I do.
Well, if you get overwhelmed or feel bad in any way, just call me.
I won't, Mum. This is going to be a nice, easy, chill...
This is not one of your kooky, hackneyed town hall weddings where the bride wears a jumpsuit and drinks lager from a can. This is the home counties. We take this seriously.
I have barely slept. Mercury cried all night.
No. Did he?
Simone, has had a complicated reaction to her premarital juice cleanse.
I will never forgive Heat Magazine for what it did to us.
So, to avoid my brother saying I do to a woman wearing an adult nappy, I will be busy trying to
Plug the leak, as it were. Yes, those were Simone's choices. I suppose she wanted her culture represented too. Please wear them so as to differentiate yourselves from the staff.
Flopsy, is it? Why does my sash say this?
My reputation as a maid of honor, a role I take extremely seriously, is immaculate. I am in constant demand. And this is my brother's wedding. My favorite brother, the only brother that isn't balding. And as, from what I understand, you have a bit of a reputation as somewhat of a loose cannon, I think this would be a better fit. Off you pop. Now, I have written down your bridesmaids' tasks in extremely simple terms. So, I am assuming there are no questions.
I left Simone lying face down in an antique chamber pot, so I ought to get...
What does train the swans mean?
Is assist Jessie Ware slang for something?
I have not heard a thing from the fourth bridesmaid.
Has anyone had contact with her? She's ignored all communications.
No. She won't be coming.
And if I see anyone vaping, they will be fined.
I cannot wait for my bridesmaid years to be over.
What was Audi Pippa Middleton saying to him?
Nothing. It's grand. Anyways, we only have to deal with her for one day. Simone has done worse for us.
Like when she sucked off Stormzy's weird old roadies to get us backstage.
Exactly.
Well, strapping fuckers, because things are about to get worse.
Worse than unpaid labour.
Do you remember Simone's ex, Jack? Jack Pearl? One who couldn't stop telling us that he once played pool with Amy Winehouse.
Oh, he was awful. He used to sniff out a guitar at a house party like an indie bloodhound.
Yeah, well, he's threatening to turn up and ruin the wedding.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Hot girls are meant to marry rich. It's their right.
He wouldn't really turn up here.
Simone seems to think he might. He has previous. After she got engaged, he tried to break into her house.
It is wild that we just let straight men run loose.
So we need to keep an eye out.
For what? A trilby? The opening chords can't stand me now. I've got pop star to wrangle.
Yeah, well, I've got gargoyles to wax. I won't say this bridesmaid shit was easy. Oh my god, sorry. It suckered onto me and I could feel it's like monster tongue.
There I was, thinking I'd given you the simplest tasks there were.
I could do it, once I get these gloves on, I will be de-leeching at speeds never seen before.
See that you are.
And, if I do everything on my list, which I will, could I have a normal bridesmaid?
Perhaps.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
I'm sure I saw someone in the billiards room, but when I looked back, there was nobody there.
What happened to you?
The Swans have a very aggressive communication style. We're working through it.
I take the Swans over Jessie Ware any day. She is insane. I found her in the kitchen necking cooking sherry, and when I tried to grab it off her, she called me a slur.
She calls you a little bitch.
And I consider that a slur.
What's with the meat?
Huh? Oh, I was just feeding the altar boys. Listen, I have a weird feeling that someone is, like, here. watching us.
Yes!
I meant more like a pearl has entered the oyster. Jack, Pearl, so we should split up.
Distracting everybody else now, are we?
No, don't worry. I put all the meat in the boys. I meant,
I need you to put your bridesmaids' dresses on and meet me in the main hall as quickly as possible. If you can manage that. Yes. Off you go.
God, who pissed on her Arga?
So just do what she says and we can hunt for Jack Pearl later.
If these dresses are sheer or something, I am going to shank Simone.
They'll be bog standard pastel satin, babe. Don't worry.
Ryan, your tabard is unacceptable.
Okay, well, first off, what the fuck is a tabard?
So we're actually wearing these World War I nurses' uniforms.
Is that a problem?
God, no. I love war.
Yeah, it just seems like a weird tradition, even by the aristocracy standards.
Sister Peggy Beale saved my grandfather's life of the Battle of Cambrai. Trampled by a horse, poor fellow. Crushed his skull to smithereens. Somehow, he pulled through, thanks to Sister Peggy, who tended to him day and night. Upon his return home, he did two things. First, he vowed to honor Sister Peggy at every family wedding from that day forth.
And the second thing.
He stabbed every horse in the stable to death.
Oh. Wow. Wow. What an honor to represent the British Army in this way. I mean, I'm Irish, of course, but you can't help but respect the Empire. To ignore like 90% of the history and focus on things like the tea and the fun uniforms and what.
Goodness, what would grandfather say about you?
Okay, Uncle Albert, let's get you back to the rest of the family. We've actually been looking for you for hours.
Eddie. Are you wearing a bindi?
I had no idea you were coming.
Yeah, it was kind of a last-minute decision.
Huh.
Okay, hug me then, bitch.
I had no idea.
Why would you?
Where the fuck have you been?
California, mostly.
Oh. So somewhere that definitely does have Wi-Fi, then?
Turns out there's more to life than social media. I'd love it if we could talk one-on-one. It's kind of why I came. Oh, I mean, yeah, of course.
Right. Now that our fourth bridesmaid has finally arrived, Eddie, is it? I'm putting you in charge of making sure the chapel is ready to go. The rest of you back to your task.
Actually, Flopsy, I've done all mine.
You've moistened the taxidermy?
Yeah.
You've cut the Nazis out of the portraits?
Yeah, that one took a while, but, yeah.
Oh. I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised.
So, the sash.
Oh, yes. This is for you. It's from Simone, hence the quality of the fabric.
No,
it's too close.
Right. You said if I finish all my tasks, I could have a normal sash.
Oh. I'm not sure that's quite what I said. Why don't we see how you do during the ceremony? If we can avoid any big scenes, then we'll
Flopsy,
see...
we need you. The flowers are pink.
The flowers are what? If that florist thinks she'll work in Surrey again, she has another thing coming. First the ribbon debacle, and now this. I'm
So, Could you show me to this chapel? It's nice. But it's haunted. But, like, according to Ryan. Ryan thinks the Dalston McDonald's is haunted. So, how have you been? I'm sorry, I haven't reached out. I needed time to think about everything, but also about us. Look, this might be hard to hear, but... We'll explain later. But right now, we need to attack the man that's behind those flowers.
I have a weapon!
Oh, God, not Jack Pearl. That's plastic, by the way.
I am here to object to this wedding like it's Shrek.
Oh, you are not the Shrek, you are the Farquaad! Are you seriously going to ruin Simone's wedding just because she once made the poor choice to go out with you?
Go out with me? We're married! Yeah, didn't know that part, did you? Got married in Vegas. Simone thought it didn't count because she was wearing a bikini at the time, but it did! So I'm here as a lawfully wedded husband to stand up against bigamy! Ow! Get off! Don't touch me! I've got the law on my... Have you always been nuns, you two?
Shut up! Could you not have just sent her a text?
She blocked me. Can you believe that? Like, we was partners, yeah? And now it's like, we're strangers, you know?
I know. It's hard to be the one that's still in love.
Yuck, I don't love it. I just want 100 grand to stay quiet.
Oh, you're such a fucking Farquaad!
What was that?
Swan whip.
Guys, kick-off is in 20. We need to get him out of here.
Anya, I assume you brought the birds?
They've accepted me as their leader.
Good. I think they might be able to help.
Oh. You can't do this to me! My cousin knows Rob Rinder!
Now what? We can't leave him up there on his own.
Help! Help me! I've been kidnapped by witches!
Oh, God. Flopsy's asking where we are. Just in the attic, babe.
No! Why would you tell her that? Do not say that.
I already did. My thumbs have millennial smartphone muscle memory. Oh, God. She can hear the moaning.
Okay, just let me think.
She's coming up, baby.
No, she can't. Stop her.
Oh, my God, how?
Tell her Anya's giving birth.
There's no baby.
Hang on, I can try and push.
Tell her it's me. The noises, tell her I've had, like, an episode.
No.
That way I can stay up here with Jack so we can't escape. The rest of you can go be bridesmaids.
No, Megs. If someone needs to stay, I'll do it. Straight weddings are boring as fuck anyway.
No, it has to be me. Flopsy won't believe it's anyone else. It's her only choice. Just go!
The bells.
The bells!
You're too small to subdue him.
Never had any complaints. So, do you want to have that talk?
Not now. Let's just watch the wedding.
Oh my God, Maggie, are you feeling better?
Yep, all good, thank you.
Done?
Yep. Owen's got him trussed up in an out-of-service loo.
I'm not sure what he's going to do with him exactly.
No, he'll be fine. He's done this sort of thing before.
Fuck Flopsy, man. She's got a rabbit's name. I can't believe we missed the food. I am starving.
Will we go pillage a pantry? I've always wanted to see a pantry.
Well, then, we must. Hurry up, before the servants eat all the leftovers.
And we are the servants. Not to brag, but I will find a kitchen using only my nose.
Yeah, I believe it.
Eddie, finally!
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so late. I got lost finding our new apartment. I ended up somewhere called Tottingham, and this guy with no teeth, he tried to sell me a horse.
Oh, sorry. This is my friend.
Hi, I'm Whitney. You must be Maggie.
I must be, yeah.
God, I bet I look a mess. I literally grabbed whatever was at the top of my suitcase and ran.
No, you look stunning.
Oh, thank you. Drinkies?
Let's do it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you dressed like Florence Nightingale?
I could be a millionaire if I had the money. I could own a mansion.
So,
No, I don't.
has it been awful?
No, not awful.
Did you tell her?
I was going to, but then there was this whole mad drama.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm here now. I can help.
Yeah.
And you'll feel so much better once you sit her down and say, I'm sorry, but I cannot have you in my life anymore.
I'm gonna do it. Soon. Just not tonight.
Cheer up, little boy. Today is a wonderful day.
I've been reading Browning, Keats and William Wordsworth, and they all seem to be saying the same thing for me. Well, I like the words they use, and I like the way they use them, you know. Home Thoughts from Abroad is such a beautiful poem.